Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, I'm Amber. Welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm back from a much needed sabbatical. And I really appreciate you guys for texting me and calling me and reaching out to me to make sure I'm okay. Some of you guys sent me coffee and all kinds of things. I'm very appreciative. I miss you guys so much. I'm glad to be here. This is going to be a reading for March. Of course, all of my readings are timeless for those of you that are new here, so it can resonate at any given moment. Whenever you are guided to watch it, it may resonate. Since we didn't do the February readings, I am going to look at the second house, how it's aspecting your current situation. I'm going to look at the third house as well, and how those things tie into each other. How you view it, how you feel about it, who's involved, what their intentions are, what actions you should take. And then whatever hidden understanding there is, whatever understanding you're trying to process in this time as far as the third house goes. If you would like to know about the transits, more about the second and the third house, go and watch the announcement video that I released. Otherwise, we're going to get into it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this reading, to this channel if it resonates. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can always do that on my website. Okay? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Pisces messages as for their highest good and their highest good only. So let's see what's going on, Pisces. Spirit, what is the strongest message surrounding Pisces? Okay, that didn't wait. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Very, very beautiful. This is the energy of a new leaf turning over, definitely. It's also kind of like that rainbow after a storm. There may be some level of forgiveness that's either needed or has just taken place, has just happened. I was kind of getting a vibe when I started shuffling your cards of parting as friends. And that may be something that you are either considering or been discussing with a past love interest, your current love interest, or whatever the case may be. There was definitely some level of a parting that's either taking place or will be taking place here very soon. Okay? Spirit, what is the influence of this being here for Pisces? Okay. Well, the 8th house just hit the ground. Some of you guys, it could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, another Pisces of some sort of significance. But I do feel like you're way beyond whatever you have invested in up until this point. Okay. And well, I guess that will most likely come out with the second house energy as far as like what you've invested in, the tangible product of what you've invested in. I, don't necessarily like to read the cards that hit the ground. This is more so a passing energy. I do feel like some of you guys are maybe finally closing out a karmic cycle with someone. Spirit, tell me one more time why this is here for Pisces, what the influence is. So you have the numinous. This is a card of mystery, of the unknown, the unknowable. Things that you can feel but don't necessarily see. Very much so a first house energy. So some of you guys may be behind, or maybe this Mercury retrograde has brought something back that was initiated back in like January. It could have even been when the new moon was in Leo. August is significant for whatever reason. I still get heavy Scorpio vibes off of this card, and this is definitely about a relationship, whether it be an intimate one or not, because this is Taurus and Scorpio here for me, which is 1st and 7th house energy. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, show me Pisces' current situation. Show me their current situation. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. This is definitely an energy of parting as friends, or maybe not. But there's definitely a parting type energy. There's a very heavy sense of silence. And I feel like that's why this like numinous energy is here, this mysterious energy. Someone needs space. Either needs space, has taken space, somebody needs space. Right. You have the Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely like a very tense situation. On the bottom of the deck, the moon is here too. On the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. So again, a very strong parting energy. I said what I said. Maybe someone was anticipating some type of apology, which never came, never showed up. Somebody was waiting on somebody else to make a decision or to finalize something that never happened. And so now there's an energy of leaving. This is the minor arcana to death for me. So definitely something is at a place of changing forever. A lot of scorpionic energy here. Honestly, this particularly is Gemini, but I feel like this is your energy. You definitely could be the one that's walking out the door, walking away, moving into a new chapter. The Eight of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. And then this particularly says divorce certificate. Okay, there's a wedding ring and an Ace of Cups. And I feel like those were possibly the options that were on the table, whether you put them there or somebody else presented them. It's kind of like an ultimatum type of energy. Like time has run out. You didn't make a decision. So I guess I'll just move forward. Wherever it is that you're heading, Pisces, prosperity quite literally is going to be lying ahead. And for some of you guys, it's because there's some type of alimony on the other end of this. You know, somebody decided like, just keep the house, I'm leaving, whatever the case may be. There's definitely a parting of ways. That's here very, very strongly. But these options on the table, I feel like there was an option of a new agreement, new love, starting fresh. This wedding ring, like that is significant of a cycle, definitely. And then a bond, a cycle, and then this certificate divorce. So definitely some type of communication has possibly come in or will be coming in here very shortly. Spirit, can you show me what's going on or has been going on in Pisces' second house? Justice. Heavy on the divorce, separation. Oh yeah, this is final. This has happened. You received the document already. Okay, or they already signed it and it's in the mail. Okay, that type of energy. Two of Wands with the Page of Cups. It's interesting that this Gemini energy is here. Libra as well. If you're dealing with them, I definitely go and watch their reading. Particularly Gemini was on like the edge of destruction or on some type of brink of a breakthrough. And while it seemed to be like chaotic and there was some type of loss associated with whatever was transpiring, they ultimately were coming into a realization as to why. Possibly because there was a new offer presented, a new opportunity in love. Self-love, love with another individual, whatever the case may be. Justice being here in your second house, this means that there has been some type of tangible agreement. There's proof. There are receipts. There's a text message that said, I'm done, I'm leaving, I'm moving. There's a text message that says, I want to go to counseling, I want a divorce or whatever. There's proof in the pudding. Show me Pisces' third house, please. The Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there's an energy of like parting as friends. Maybe that's what you desired. This is still Taurus energy. There's a very strong energy of karma. With the Six of Pentacles being here in the third house. So the Six of Pentacles is about generosity. It's about giving and receiving. And the third house itself is about like our intellect, our ideas, our concepts, social media. our immediate environment, people that we live with, or whatever the case may be. This very much so gives me like a sharing type of energy. Again, a very strong sense of like forgiveness. I still see some type of like safe distance between these people. Like, I don't know. I just feeling under, maybe there was a very like bad or bitter breakup, because there's clearly two individuals that are close here, and then now they seem to be separating or allowing, like, this is like an energy of like you were married to your best friend and you love them so much, but things just have not worked out, won't work out. You know that this cycle is over. There's some type of lesson, whatever the case may be. They could have been your karmic partner, whether it was good karma or bad karma. That's a heavy energy here. Again, with this Taurus in the third house, it could definitely have something to do with a Taurus, a Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. It doesn't even really matter. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords being here for Pisces, please. All the cards keep hitting the ground. So this one says looking closely at a document, reading the terms, observing. It says nitpicking, creeping, situation magnifying, things getting rectified, focus. And then you have groom on the top of the deck, and you have engagement ring on the bottom. And I just told you guys that that seems to be what the options are. It's like you could either stay in a marriage and work something out, or start some type of new agreement, engagement, or whatever the case may be with somebody else. And I feel like after reviewing the terms, you've just decided to part as friends, to leave it alone, or somebody else has. Tell me more about justice being here. Something definitely is coming into being very balanced and fair, because you have the Six of Pentacles on one side, and to me that's the minor arcana to justice. With the two, like this justice being here in your second house, like I said, this is like there's already proof in the pudding. Divorce documents already have been signed. Like if you have been sharing an apartment with someone, like breaking the lease or giving some type of notice to vacate has already happened or taken place. And now there's an energy of you needing to gather your thoughts and your emotions about this situation. So when I'm asking about justice, it says secrecy, an affair, hiding something, using discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, or risk. There's something or someone that came in the middle of this situation. And I feel like they came in the middle of this situation before it could even be over. It was like that extra push. As I'm saying that, you have stab in the back and separation with love call, honey, and clock. If it's not time, I don't know what time it is. Then you have axe and siren. This is about alluring, seducing, particularly being here with the axe. This being some type of cause to a separation. Clarify the Six of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Why is this here in the third house? You have sunglasses here in reverse. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. It's very much so the opposite. It's looking closely, removing the blinders, not being in an illusion anymore. Walking away from that, seeing very clearly whatever type of like betrayal or disagreement, knowing that things are at their complete worst and like they can only get better from here. That's what's bringing you some type of balance right now, or will. How does Pisces view, oh, these are upside down. How does Pisces view the Ten of Swords as their current situation? How do they view this? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's kind of like an energy like you living with someone or still in a close like partnership or relationship with them, and it's like maybe both of you guys were waiting to hear from a judge, a lawyer, a moderator, a counselor, something of that effect. It could even have been a family member like, hey, do you think so and so can come and live with you because we're going through some type of breakup or split or whatever. And maybe it was a secret. Maybe you guys are not very proud that things didn't work out. Somebody seems disappointed about it, and the other person kind of seems relieved and overjoyed. I also feel an energy that like somebody doesn't understand that this is going to bring some level of comfort, because like normally the Four of Pentacles, somebody's gonna lose something financially. Yeah, some type of stability or security is being lost here, because how you're viewing this Ten of Swords, this preview to something being completely over and closed out, finalized, signed, dotted, sent off, stamped, as the Four of Pentacles. And what's in your third house in your immediate environment is the Six of Pentacles. So it's figuring out how to split finances, forgive, you know, like leave this situation not harboring any type of hate. Because this too says in the Six of Pentacles card back here, you guys probably can't see it, but it says love more, love more. So I feel like both people are trying to leave peacefully. But anyway, this Four of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, this is a person that's holding on very tightly, closed off at the heart space. But this individual is more so caught up or focused on the collaboration. I feel like that's possibly your energy. And then behind her, she just doesn't see that this is bringing some type of opportunity of comfort, gain, like a new foundation, new seeds being planted. There's something new that's right around the corner, and it's because this hasn't cleared out, which is why you would be viewing your situation as the Ten of Swords, because it's not death. It hasn't completely transformed, although it's clear that it will. The Four of Pentacles is also kind of like one of my favorite readers, Pink Pineapple Tarot, and her friend, Accurate AF, like the knockoff Emperor. And you have the Emperor here sitting on the bottom of the deck externally. I don't know if this is you or this is how you view it. If somebody is viewing this as like this person got away with murder, like left me with the bag type of energy. Something about the terms of an agreement. How does this make Pisces feel with the Ten of Swords here being their situation? How does this make the Hangman? That's your energy. You're in some type of waiting period, like I said, to hear back. This other person may have already gotten news or something like that, or the ball is in their court, rather. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Star. Again, with the Ten of Pentacles. So like I said, I do feel like somebody's going to take some type of financial loss, like has to relocate, has to move, has to sell their belongings. You know what I mean? Somebody's taking the short end of this deal. But it's still resulting into some type of happiness. There's also a realization with the Star being here that this was destined to happen. Tell me more about the Hangman being here for how this all makes Pisces feel. Knight of Cups with the Four of Cups. There's a whole bunch. There's too many people involved here. This feels like a whole like family dynamic. Two of Pentacles. Two, you may be on the out. There's a possibility that you're on the outside of this situation. Maybe you're not Pisces. Maybe you're the cross watcher. And I'm referring to you as Pisces right now. But this Two of Pentacles with this Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups, it's like, until this is over, like this is what's bringing you some type of sorrow, disappointment, making you feel like left out in the cold or like you missed some type of opportunity. Until this is over, you can't necessarily give your energy, your effort to this new romance with the Knight of Cups being here. And it may particularly be with a Gemini. Because I keep saying doubles. What's on the bottom? The Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. There's some type of commitment. Yep. Look, with Death. There's some type of commitment that's desired. But something's not over yet. Tell me one more thing about the Ten of Swords being Pisces' current situation, please. The Hermit. Yeah, waiting to be alone. I feel like you still live with this person. Share finances with this person. I don't necessarily see like children. That could be a factor, but I don't see that here. Tell me one more thing about the Hermit and the Ten of Swords being here. The Six of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there is some type of victory, moving on, waiting to be alone. The Six of Wands was coming out in your pre-shuffle. Ace of Swords with the Lovers. You've already made your decision. You haven't voiced it. Or someone else has already made their decision, but they haven't voiced it yet. Because they're waiting on something else to be final, to be closed out. Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Whoever it is, that person's feeling left out in the cold or rejected currently. The Moon and the Three of Cups, like this person doesn't necessarily know what's going on. Maybe they have some type of perception or idea that you were single, but you weren't. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles being here in the third house. Well, 3 damn cards and came out. You have Temperance, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun. Somebody's considering to share their truth, to communicate. Temperance is about like being stripped down to nothing. With the Eight of Swords, like this person's hands being tied, them being like anxious or worried or concerned about maybe the way their finances are going to be, what their living situation is going to be, or whatever the case may be. With the Sun, that is the truth that's coming out. That is the truth that somebody either wants to share or is in the process of accepting. Who's involved here with Justice? Okay. Page of Swords, Death with the Ace of Cups. It could definitely be a Scorpio, Cancer, another Pisces. Clearly you are. Tell me one more thing about who the Ten of Wands. Somebody's moving. Tell me more about who is involved here. The Ten of Swords again. He's in Justice. This is a whole nother deck of cards. Justice and the Ten of Swords. There's some type of separation here for sure. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be another water sign. Still keep seeing doubles. Of course, they could be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but then have some other significant placement of Gemini. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot with the Star here. Like somebody's waiting on somebody to leave with the Two of Cups. Because they're currently in the way of some type of new arrangement. Okay. Tell me who's involved here with the Six of Pentacles. Who is it that's coming into Pisces' immediate environment? Oh, the Empress. Heavy on the Taurus. Could be a Libra. Aries. I know Aries typically shows up as the Emperor, but for me in this particular deck, I always get striked for Aries because of the Two of Wands that's back here. It could be someone who has a Sun, Moon, Rising in Aries. They could be a feminine energy, not necessarily a woman, but be more receptive as far as like actions that they're taking, waiting on some type of call. you know that there's an offer, or they know that there's an offer, but they're not necessarily moving on it. They're not focused on it because you still do have sunglasses here in reverse. So this person's not necessarily giving and receiving with you right now. Tell me more about the Empress being here for who's involved or who's coming into Pisces' immediate environment. Ooh, okay, that's too many. Tell me more about the Empress, please. You have the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. You have the Hierophant and the Magician. And you have the Emperor with the Two of Pentacles. This is real clear. Somebody's in a relationship right now with possibly their karmic partner. This person is waiting on you to be single with the Two of Wands here. It is an energy of waiting for desired results. They've been giving you time and energy but haven't been able to receive love from you. Attention, whatever the case may be. And you're sitting here with the Hangman. I was feeling very strongly anyway, somebody being left on red. And it's crazy because I said, I know that Aries normally comes up as the Emperor. And then the Magician, that's Aries energy. Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo for me. But it can also be Aries because it's very much so like an initiator type of energy, self-starting type of energy, being like the first card in the deck, very much so Aries energy for me. And then the Emperor comes out as well with the Hierophant. They could also be someone who's on like the Aries Taurus cusp. How does Pisces view this Empress? The Wheel of Fortune, the best thing that ever happened. Oh my goodness. You have the Judgment here with the Ten of Pentacles. You feel like this person is the right offer, the right decision, someone who is solid, someone who's worth giving and receiving. This person is balanced. King of Swords with the Four of Swords. I don't feel like you've been in close contact with this person lately. Tell me more about the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune being here. It says bride. So you have date. It says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning or setting a date. And then you have bride. I don't know why I feel like somebody got caught recently. Because I keep looking at this Four of Pentacles. It's like you were having... Somebody was like delighted that a phone call came in, that a text message came in, that somebody reached back out, came back around with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's now resulted in possibly somebody being in the middle of a separation that probably should have taken place anyway. So I'm looking at this. It's like somebody sent a message, maybe got left on red. This person's like, ooh, you know, like, dang, hey, how you been? Okay. And there's this other person that's standing behind and seemed too pleased about whatever kind of communication came through. Then bride comes out here. This is wife, partner, interested in, love of a lifetime, wedding or event, a commitment or advancement. And like I said, this is how you viewing this person. The Emperor came out. Okay, Pisces. What is Pisces' intentions towards this Empress? I'm asking particularly because I know there's some cross watchers up in here. Hey. What is Pisces' intentions towards this Empress energy? Okay, you're not sure. That's that Hangman energy. Tell me what Pisces' intentions are. Oh, okay. These are, okay. The Sun is coming out as a blockage. Definitely some type of, not sure about commitment. Judgment here in reverse. You have Judgment here now with both of these decks. Maybe not necessarily sure if this is over or not. Maybe not sure if you missed this opportunity permanently with this person. There's definitely a delay. There's like an energy of refusing to release this person, but there's also some type of stagnation. How does Pisces view the Wheel of Fortune? The Ace of Cups. You definitely feel like some type of this person possibly reached out, or you did, most recently, because there's some type of offering, but High Priestess is back out here. Somebody got left on red. Say it ain't so. I'm gonna ask one more time. Tell me what Pisces intentions are towards this Empress. The Ace of Swords. To speak your truth. To communicate. Definitely. With the King of Cups. From a very loving place. You have the Emperor here. Now with two different decks. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. If you haven't spoke to this person, you definitely do want to. Something about wanting to bring this person closer too. They could live at a distance. And what is this Empress intentions towards Pisces? Whoa, okay. You have the Seven of Swords. It's kind of a mistress energy for me. You have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands. Again, the same energy has come back out here with the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It's like this person does want to have some type of romance, and possibly they reached out. They could have Gemini in their chart, but they haven't been able to. They have a hope or a dream or a desire to have some type of new beginning. Okay, let me use this. What type of understanding? Yeah, the Ace of Swords, there's definitely some type of understanding that's needed. This is what cuts down the Hangman. This is the only thing that will cut down the Hangman. Clarity, truth, communication. If you're in a waiting period, waiting on somebody to reply, or that person's waiting on you to reply, the only thing that can ever free the Hangman is the Ace of Swords. It's an aha moment. Hence, you have Judgment here in reverse. Waiting on some type of revelation, some type of communication. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please, for Pisces understanding or communication. That's too many. It's the Eight of Wands in reverse. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, how Pisces would view the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, so it's some type of like conversation, wondering like, is this person gone forever? Have they walked away? Tell me one more. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Like, somebody's wondering if somebody's still in a relationship. Now you have the Three of Pentacles, and I told you from the very beginning with this Four of Pentacles, somebody's like still collaborating. Somebody's still in some type of affair. They're still using like some level of discretion before planting a new seed. They have a new bright idea about what's going to bring them comfort, gain, or whatever the case may be, but they're being very tactful. And this Queen of Swords, she has this sword down. So we could be body to body. That's what I just heard. Ace Hood. I'm looking at this Hangman and this Eight of Cups. It's kind of like you would like to be laying with this person. That's what seems to be a bit of like a delay right now. Tell me one more thing about this. What type of understanding is it that Pisces needs in this situation? The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. The World with the Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to take time. Tell me one more thing about the High Priestess, please. Being here. Six of Swords. Definitely there's an energy of needing to release this situation over here first. Justice, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. There's some type of reflection that's needed first before moving forward. Wow, as I'm saying that. The Four of Swords. Some type of reflection. Things are going to take time. There is going to be some type of pause or delay. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands with the Five of Wands. I do feel like if you're wondering if this person is single, they are single, but they may have some type of, there may be some element of competition. We could be body to body. What Ace Hood is, I'm pretty sure Ace Hood is a Sagittarius. I like Ace Hood. His music is dope. And then Chris Brown is a Gemini. That's your energy. Both of those are mutable signs. This is most definitely you possibly wanting to be closer to a particular individual. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. With that Seven of Swords kind of like falling out, and I seen it in the other deck too, I do feel like there's some type of hesitancy to move forward or to communicate, because it's like there's some like unspoken respect or unspoken expectation to be with this person and to plant a solid seed. And so, like, as I say that, the High Priestess, yeah, like wanting to plant seeds and like devote energy and time that is going to be fruitful. And if there was like a third party or some type of betrayal or something like that in the past, both of you guys, or you Pisces, or the person that you're connected to, has decided, I just seen the Seven of Wands, to like keep a safe distance away from one another, even if it was some type of energetic agreement, to keep a distance from each other until this karma is cleared out. Not wanting to create any bad karma before you guys can come into a new agreement. Strength here with the Two of Cups. It's taking some type of courage or bravery, I feel like, to stay away from this person though. Okay. What type of actions should Pisces be taking in this situation? Four of Pentacles, back out here. Y'all just heard me shuffle these cards. There's a waiting period. There she is, the Empress with the Four of Swords. I get very strongly think before you speak. And look, now the Ace of Pentacles is out here. Look, solid seeds. So what I just said, I know is true. This is also an energy of sharing thoughts. To clarify the Four of Pentacles for the actions that Pisces should be taking. The Wheel of Fortune. There's something that needs to be revisited. You have Justice here again, after I had waiting on this news with the Page of Wands. Waiting on some type of clarity about this situation that you're getting out of, or waiting on some type of like, that's what Gemini had. It was like a somebody waiting on permission to proceed. It was either Gemini or Libra. Tell me one more thing about this energy being here for the actions that Pisces should be taking. The Six of Pentacles. This is a Ten of Pentacles energy. Definitely a very strong sense of sharing your thoughts. You got the Hangman there with the Ace of Swords. There is some type of communication that's needed here. Ten of Pentacles with the Chariot. Move towards something, like making a decision to move towards something that is solid with the Three of Swords, whether it hurts someone or not. The King of Swords. Okay. I want to get you some, let me ask what the outcome is. What's the outcome should Pisces take these actions? What is the outcome? The Six of Cups. So reconciliation, definitely seeing something, seeing someone, nostalgia. This feels real good. This feels real good. I also feel like you'd be ending some type of like anxiety or worry or concern with this other individual. Top of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. Someone possibly who you left out in the cold, maybe rejected or took a rain check on, vice versa for the cross watcher. Let's get you some advice. What's the advice for Pisces? No, that's a whole lot. You have Surrender. Pretty sure Gemini had this card. You have the Observer and the Explorer. That's a really beautiful dynamic. Oh my God. Movement. Sacred sexuality. Hello. I want to ask again. I really only want one card. I feel like there's a Gemini outside of this situation. What's the advice for Pisces? Just one card, Spirit. I could just have one card. Power. It's the Ace of Wands. Hello. Definitely about taking action. Let's see what this says. Now I'm hearing Kevin Gates. You got that power. Me. Okay. I'm here for it. I fuck with him the long way too. Let me see. Power, power, power. Really amazing. This energy is really amazing. Sorry, this is a new deck. Okay, here it goes. It says, you are more powerful than you could imagine. This card serves as a reminder that within you lies an infinite well of power that you can source whenever you choose. Throughout our lives, we may have given our power to others and had it stripped away, but we have always had the ability to call it back. It says citrine is the recommended stone for this. It says citrine is all about getting things done. It strengthens our determination, will, and ability to bring our ambitions into physical form. Its fiery energy clears our power center of any feelings of unworthiness and encourages us to take action. Call upon citrine when you need help clearing any blockages around abundance, success, taking action, and personal power. And then let me bring you back to this card. It says prosperity lies ahead. So if you've been like fearful, mostly because you're not sure how something's going to turn out, surrender to it. Okay. Pisces, that's your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this resonates. And again, thank you guys for your patience. I'm so happy to be back reading for you guys. Bye.